power is never questioned when it is dressed in mystery. History shows that control survives not because it is understood, but because it is believed. And belief, when left unexamined, becomes a structure stronger than evidence itself. So the real question is not what happened in heaven or earth, but how easily minds accept a story they cannot verify. 1. The heavenly coup narrative. So we are told there was a coup in heaven. Satan rises, rebellion unfolds, and a third of the fighters are misled. But pause for a second. A rebellion in a perfect realm, misleading beings who already possess divine clarity. It's almost like saying confusion defeated perfection inside perfection itself. A paradox wearing a crown. 2. The strange military balance of heaven. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. The fighters and warriors switch sides, and suddenly the most powerful system loses its own security team. So what remains with authority? Office messengers, prophets, spokespersons. In modern terms, it's like losing your army, but keeping your press department and expecting dominance to continue. Even comedy writers would hesitate to script that. 3. The logic gap in absolute order. If heaven is absolute order, how does rebellion even load as an option? And if rebellion is possible, then perfection was never absolute to begin with. So we are left with two uncomfortable choices. Either perfection contains failure, or the story is describing something symbolic, not literal. But most people are not allowed to choose the second option without consequences. 4. Authority surviving. Through narrative. Notice something deeper. Power doesn't need soldiers when it has interpretation. It only needs messengers to define reality for others. And suddenly, questioning the structure becomes more dangerous than the structure itself. That is where belief transforms from understanding into enforcement. 5. The human pattern of acceptance. And here is the uncomfortable reflection. We rarely evaluate the story itself. We evaluate how long it has been told. The older the belief, the less it is questioned. Not because it is stronger, but because it is familiar. Familiarity slowly replaces proof. So when we hear stories of cosmic wars, fallen beings, and preserved authority, maybe the deeper question is not what happened in heaven, but why the mind accepts what it cannot test. Until next time.